Hi there, it's me again, and at this time, this is the continuation of our video coverage, and now I'm about to discuss the area theorem. Area theorem. Area theorem. Okay. Uh, since we have a lot of shapes, we have a lot of polygons, and it's time consuming if we're going to explain it all how to get those areas or how to get the area of those shapes. So we decided to explain to you uh, the 5 samples of shapes, or we're going to give how to get the area of 5 specific shapes. Okay, first we're going to I'm going to explain to you how to get the area of a triangle. Going now to draw a triangle. It's not that perfect, but let's assume that it's perfect triangle. Okay. Now, the solution to get the area of the triangle is area is equal to 1/2 base. Oh my gosh. Wait, excuse me for that. 1/2 base times height. Okay. So this is the formula how to get the area of the triangle, and obviously these are base of our triangle and the height. So let's assume that we have a height here. Height. Okay, now let's assume that the height of our triangle measures 10, and the base of our triangle measures 10 as well. Okay? Now, by using this formula, we're going to solve the area of a triangle. We're going to use substitution method. It's so easy. Just going to substitute the value of base and the value of height. So area is equal to 1/2 base times height. Excuse me. Now, substitute the value of base and height. Will give us 10 and 10. Now, we're going to prioritize first the figures inside the parentheses. So we're going to multiply these 2 figures. So 1/2 will still remain, and 10 times 10. So we don't need to use calculus now. It will give us 100. So 100 times 1/2 will give us 50. So this will be our area of the triangle. Okay? And but for some point, sometimes when our professor is terror and very strict, or sometimes our professor want us to test more, so they're not giving the height of the triangle, they're just giving the sides of the triangle, and we're going to solve the area of the triangle without giving the even if the height is not already given. Okay. Now, excuse me. Let's assume that this is a isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is a triangle that has two legs equal. Okay, let's assume that this is equal both of this leg. Now, let's assume that this legs measures 5 inches, 5 inches, and as well as this 5 inches as well. 5 inches. Now, and our base, let's assume that this is 8 inches. Okay. Now I'm going to explain how to get the area of this triangle, which is the height is not given. Now, in order to get the height, I'm going to bisect this base by putting the line from the toppest point of the triangle up to down. So I'm going to make a perpendicular line. It already creates perpendicular line. Now, since we have a perpendicular line, it is automatically 90 degrees. 90 degrees equivalent to 180 degrees. So, excuse me, we're not going to give focus in one triangle since this triangle are equal. So we're going to focus on one phase only. It will be okay. Okay, I'm going to erase this first so that it will be going to clear for us. Now, okay. So this measures 5 and this is, a while ago we have base measured 8 inches, right? 8 inches, but since we divide into 2, so this 8 will be 4. Excuse me, 4, and this is, we're going to find the measure of this side, or the height rather. Then in order to find this, we can use Pythagorean theorem. Actually, it's not already scope of our report, but since we're looking for the height, we're going to use Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem, it is a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. And let's assume that we're looking to the measure of this side. So this is still unknown, and this is 4, this is 5. So in Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. And we all know and we believe that the c squared, or the c rather, is our hypotenuse. So now we're going to substitute. A squared will be 4. So 4 squared plus, since we don't know yet, we're going to put it b squared equal to c squared. So 5 squared will give us 25. Okay, now we're going to transfer 4 squared to here. But before anything else, we're going to solve this first. So it will give us 16. Okay, enough. 16 plus b squared equal to 25. So if we're going to transfer this 16, we're going to transpose it rather to the other side. It will give us b squared equal to 25. Change the sign of 16. It will be negative. It's negative now, 16. So b squared is equal to 25 minus 16 will give us 9. So 9. So since we have squared here, we're going to put a radical sign. So it will give us b is equal to 3. That's now the measure of our height. Okay? So since we already know how what's the height of our triangle, going to go back to the isosceles triangle that we drew before. Okay? It's very dirty now. I'm going to use alcohol again. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to make it fast but clear, okay? I'm going to make a triangle. Just like what we sorry for this triangle, but assume it is perfect triangle. And the sides are straight. Okay, 5, 5, 8, and this is 3, as we solved before. But we can now disregard this 5, disregard this 1. We will just focus on this. Okay, going back, area is equal to 1/2 base times height. So 1/2 base times height give us equal to 1/2 8 times 3. So it will give us 1/2 equal to 8 times 3 will give us 24. So if we're going to multiply 1/2 to 24 will give us 12. So that's the area of our triangle. As simple as that. And now moving on, going to another shape. It's a excuse me. Moving on, okay. I'm now discussing how to get the area of circle. So this will be easy. Going to use the Theorem again. Okay. And for the circle, how to solve the circle? The solution for the area of the circle will be pi r squared. So assume that this is the center, and by the way, pi is automatically equivalent to 3.14. Okay? Now, this is the solution for the area, and I'm going to plot here radius or diameter if you want. Let's say this diameter measures 10 meters. Okay? Now, since we're going to use this formula, we're going to divide this 10 into 2. So it will be pi r squared, divide this, so it will give us 5 squared. Okay? Now, pi will 5 squared will give us 25. That's the radius, 5. We divided 10 into 2, and 3.14 times 25. Oh, sorry for that. Will give us, going to use calculus so that less error. Excuse me. 3.14 times 25 will give us 78.5. So that would be the area of our circle, 78.5. Okay, and let's assume that this is circle A rather. So the circle A area is equal to 78.5. As easy as that. Now, moving on, another shape again, another polygon. Going to make it more easy, going to solve we're going to solve the area of the square. Simple as this. Square. Oh my gosh. Nonsense using those straight thing. So I'm just going to manually draw it. So area, how to solve the area of the square is simple as we're already in college, so basically we already know how to use and how to solve the area of the circle, or the square rather. Area is equal to s squared. So if this side, we all know that the square has 4 equal sides. So even if all sides are not given, it's obviously if one sides are given, it's already we can now already solve the area of the circle of the square rather. Now area is equal to, let's assume that the one side is 4, so 4 squared. Area now is equal to 16. As simple as that. And next, we're going to discuss rectangle. No need to use a ruler now. Okay, and for a rectangle, we're going to use length times width, because that's the formula to how to solve the area of the rectangle. Now, let's say this is 5 and this is 3. This will be our length, of course, and this is our width. Okay, so basically 5 times 3 will give us 15. So the area of this rectangle is 15. Simple as that. And make it simple. We make it easy, so make it a little bit complex. Okay, we're going to solve how the area of trapezoid. So I'm going to draw it, the trapezoid. I'm going to make a trapezoid here. This is the last shape that we're going to solve the area. Okay, this point, how to solve the area of trapezoid. We have a formula saying 1/2 B1 B1. This is the B1, or base 1 rather. This is the base 1 B1, and plus B2. B2 will be this one, B2, and times height. So let's assume that this is 8, this is 6, this is 10, and this is 4. Okay, by using this formula we can now solve the area of the trapezoid, and we're just going to put the 1/2 here. So we should prioritize first the figures inside the parentheses. B1, substitution method. B1 is 10 plus B2 is 4 times the height. The height will be 6. So that's it. Equal to, I'm going to continue this solution over here. So 1/2 plus, or other times 10 plus 4 will give us 14 times 6. Okay, so we should first multiply these two figures. So 1/2 left, 14 times 6 excuse me, 14 times 6 equal to 84. So 84. 84. So 1 half times 84 will give us 42. 42. So this will be now the area of our trapezoid. So those shapes, those polygons that I discussed to you is a sample of the sample of the shapes that I've been giving you, and I've been taught you how to get the area. And for that, I hope that you get something to memorize, or to get something to be remembered, how to solve the basic area or the basic shapes, how to solve the area of the basic shapes. But as I told you, area theorem is wide, very wide field. So it's for me. We cannot discuss to you all the shapes and how to get those areas, because we have a lot of shapes. So we just give you a format, or we just give you the basic patterns, or the basic method how to solve the area. And for that, that's our explanation. That's the coverage of area theory. Thank you for watching.